Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, January 11th, 2020. The tarot card for today is the Four of Pentacles, or in this case, the Four of Earth. It comes to us from artist Rebecca Sins for 78 Tarot Elemental. Today, I could talk about yesterday's full moon. It was a penumbral lunar eclipse occurring in Cancer. Today I could talk about tomorrow's conjunction, one of the conjunctions taking place tomorrow, but the rare one between Saturn and Pluto, bringing major transformation to the lives of everyone everywhere. But what I prefer to talk about today is Uranus having gone direct yesterday, and specifically where Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, an earth sign. We have an earth card. Taurus is all about that Mother Earth kind of vibe. And if you really stop and don't even need to think too hard, you will realize that many of the major things that have been, front and center in your focus recently have been about Mother Earth. And needless to say, Mother Earth has definitely seen her share of catastrophic events lately. We've seen fires, massive destructive fires in places like Australia and California, an earthquake in Puerto Rico, an island which has already seen so much devastation from hurricanes. These types of events are typical when Uranus is changing signs, and even so when it is, stationing direct or going retrograde. This particular time we are really seeing, the monumental impact of its placement in Taurus. So what of our Four of Pentacles, or in this case, Four of Earth card? Well, the Four of Pentacles is known for being a card of conservatism, like holding on to things, not letting things go. And when you look at that figure in the tree, clutching the pentacles, it isn't too far of a reach to think of conserving Mother Nature. There are many efforts underway globally, not only to assist in bringing an end to the wildfires, but also to bring to these places the conservation of their wildlife, the rebuilding of homes. And this card just feels so utterly appropriate to me in this sense. Now, if you want to take it on a more personal level, and we can discuss some of the things that it also represents. One of them is about holding on to your money. Well, we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up. Not just yet, mind you, okay? This is our first retrograde free day, believe it or not. After Uranus went direct yesterday, that meant no more retrograde planets. This, however, will not be the case by February 16th, when we have our first Mercury retrograde of the year. I'm not surprised to see this card here, because when I did the sun signs for 2020, the 12 individual ones, they ran like over 38 minutes long. And one of the things that was emphasized in many of them was the fact that this was a good year to be holding on to your money, for the time being. If you're not really certain about your income, or if you will have this much money later. And one of the key reasons, and it's not just the Mercury retrograde, is that later this year, in a few months, we will have a Venus retrograde. That's right, our goddess of love and money is going to retrograde in the sign of Gemini. So knowing what all of that means for you, yeah, all right. It's just a good idea not to go overboard right now, unless you really feel you have it to spare. If you would like to know more about any of that, those readings are specifically available on Patreon at the $10 tier. 2020 is and will be a tremendous year of change, but not all a smooth and easy road. So knowing when to take a conservative approach to things in your own personal life is very key. I really want to thank everyone who has downloaded the Podbean app so far and gone over there to listen to my podcast, including my full moon video, which is available there for free. And I love Podbean because it gives you the opportunity to have a consistent source for my daily card readings. It's not like they will just show up on a whim or randomly or whatever. You are guaranteed to have them on time at the same time every day, so you can count on it like clockwork. And of course that goes for all podcast platforms everywhere, because I am on all of them. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.